Dairyman's patrol goes just as well the following morning as he thought it would, and by that he finds absolutely nothing. He hops along rooftops hoping to find any hint of Emberly or Neo-Impulse, but he had no such luck. Eventually, the lack of sleep gets to him. He hasn't been asleep since he was kidnapped. As soon as he yawns for the first time, he stops and starts to analyze how far he probably is from Kelly's apartment.
Well, looks like someone's sleepy.
Hot. Gigagirl?
This was someone he rarely got to see, but would occasionally come by to say hello. While she was a rare sight, he had seen her enough times to know that if she didn't want you to see her, you weren't going to see her.
It seems you made it out of that farm town. I was hoping you'd move by me when you did. I suppose I'm not complaining, but I'm a bit disappointed.
I had a more stable opportunity here.
I didn't take you for the city type.
I am not. It was for personal reasons.
What I've been doing is important, you know?
Oh? Then why haven't I heard of your exploits lately?
So you do pay attention. The answer to that is complicated. And part of the reason I'm in Queen Beach City.
How about we exchange info?
Sorry. Only if I know I can trust you.
Can we catch up anyway for personal stuff?
Is Dairyman, Mr. Follow the Law, asking me out on a date?
No, I mean, kind of. Yes?
The answer is yes. But you need some sleep first. How about a late lunch?
It's a date. It's a date.
Kelly stands atop her apartment complex. For the first time, the city isn't as suffocating. Observing the people walking around like busy ants, she remembers doing the same thing. She turns to see Kira and Spencer arriving alongside Eddie.
No sign of Max.
He's still on patrol.
They're all over the internet now. Check it out!
Giant woman seen fighting pyromancer at burning building.
A few people saw the fight, and they noticed you alongside Dairyman. Though, thankfully, the rest of us weren't recognized.
For the better.
They think I'm cool. New hero fights foes at burning building. This is a dream come true. They like me.
I mean, some people think you're far too destructive. Sorry. I'll keep it positive.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about those, Kelly. Kelly? Yo, Kelly?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Reading the reviews she just mentioned.
Okay, maybe you should stop now.
She still does not take her eyes off the screen until Eddie grabs his phone. That's when Max arrives.
Hey guys. No sign of Emberly or Neo-Impulse.
Were you just roof jumping, half asleep?
Yeah, but it's okay. I had a nap when I was knocked out.
He doesn't even notice his head tiredly resting on Kelly's shoulder as she gets near.
No, you're taking a nap right now. You're exhausted.
I agree that he should nap, but can we talk real quick? Because it's clear that they are going to be planning something big.
You may be overestimating her. Emberly may be smart, but she's impulsive and doesn't strategize well. As a result, we have her on her back foot, and she likely has no idea how to respond.
Max sits on a nearby seat and rests his head on the wall. Kelly sits beside him just in case.
Empyrean. She said something about an Empyrean. I think it was the name of the powers.
What exactly is an Empyrean?
I don't know. Her mother called herself one, but she was dead long before I met Emberly.
That means this is personal for her.
Kelly's eyes scan Eddie's expression. He's staying oddly quiet. His ring has gone from a crossed-out picture of some bird to a new logo of a piece of steak with a sword pierced through. Her mind shifts from Max's tiredness to the fact that she has to keep an eye on Eddie, swearing to herself that she's not paranoid.
Emberly's going to get more desperate.
Do you think she'll try to retake Max?
Max? Probably not. We'll see that coming. Someone else, perhaps. But someone close to you. Likely not any of us.
You guys are my friends.
Yes, but we're new friends. Max is a close friend of yours, so that was supposed to hurt more. But Max didn't work, so she would have to try something even more painful. Like family.
Well, my parents are dead and I don't have siblings. The only people she could get to are...
Kelly quickly takes Max's arm and leads him inside.
I have to go check up on someone.
Whoa, tired.
Right after you get to sleep.
The night before, Alex had seen Emberly get back to their place with bruises and a broken ego, and they helped the best way they knew how, with some ice cream. Alex did not expect how well it would work when she initially seemed so skeptical of the treat. But when Emberly had it, her face lit up. Suddenly, Alex was proud that they had been an excellent friend. By morning, Emberly was feeling better, but she left early to go to work on her business venture. They still sent her off with a bag of cookies from the store and waited at home on their day off. It had been an hour when their attention took them to a book on their shelf that they were letting Emberly read, probably against their better judgment. The Isle of Fire and Ice. By the time they heard the knock on the door, Alex was a few chapters in, having wholly lost himself to the fiction.
I'm coming! Kelly?
Hey, can I come in?
Of course. Is everything okay?
Did you hear about the new super? The giant woman at the dance studio?
No, I've been kind of lost in reading lately.
Well, that was me. I'm supposedly considered an Empyrean.
Congrats! So that explains why you're taller.
I added a few inches to keep it subtle. I'm surprised you caught it.
You're around 6 feet? Don't get me wrong, I love it, but definitely not subtle.
Well, I'm still keeping it. But I have a problem.
Problem?
Yeah, a rival, I suppose. A sorceress who seems to believe the powers belong to her. And I know she's willing to go after people I care about. I have no parents or siblings, just a cousin. So, please, be careful.
I'll be fine, I promise.
Max arrives at a diner near Kelly's house and sees Tera, the civilian form of Gigagirl, sitting down as she waves him over. He takes a deep breath, feeling a pounding in his chest that he doesn't quite recognize.
Well, look at you. I know your identity, yet you still wear those silly glasses.
Well, here's my Mirage.
Oh, yes, the Mirages.
Do you not have one? How do you get changed so quickly?
I have other methods. Ones that work better for me than wearing accessories like fake glasses.
Actually, they are prescription. I do need glasses. I often get around this issue with the mask because the glass covering my eyes is prescription as well.
So humble.
Well, you're a sweet talker.
Well, it's hard not to be nice to you.
Enough about me. What about you?
Ugh, I've been getting nowhere. I've recently had all the people who are working with me leave. and it's been a massive blow to my ego.
You? Losing ego? I don't believe it.
Watch it. I'm in Queen Beach City hunting down my only chance to make headway.
And you're not going to tell me what you've been trying to achieve all these years, are you?
I'm sorry. It's only for those committed to the cause.
It's okay, I understand. Does that mean you're going to be staying in the city for a little while?
Also, no. I'll be here maybe for about a week.
Oh.
Well, how are you?
Well, I've been working with a friend who just got powers to help her learn to master them.
That's exciting. Your life seems to be going pretty well, huh?
Not exactly. My brother died, and it stings, because I was not there to save him. So I guess that's a blow to my ego, huh?
Why would that hurt your ego?
I mean, what kind of hero can't even save his own brother? I mean, doesn't really inspire hope.
Tera instantly moves over to him. At first not sure if he'll allow her to, but she does it anyway, as she takes his chin and lifts it to her.
Max, no. You are a hero.
I mean, that's what people say, but it's hard to feel like that one.
His train of thought is distracted when she hugs him.
When
Being a hero is not about who you can and cannot save. You always try to act with empathy and kindness. And I don't think there's anything more heroic.
The pounding increases. Perhaps it's his vulnerable state opening his mind up to new emotions. But at least he can now pinpoint it. Max realizes that he has formed a crush.
You're right, it's silly.
Once she feels content, Tera pulls back.
I could stay a little longer, but the only problem is that I don't have a place to stay.
You could stay with me and my friend Kelly. I can ask her.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Absolutely. Wait, are you just doing this to cheer me up?
I am. Is it working?
Yeah, it is. Perhaps you can help us on what we're working on.
Look, Max, I can't have your friends knowing who I am. And what I do. To them, I'm just a visiting friend. That's all.
Alright, fine. No one else finds out.
It wasn't long after Kelly had left Alex's apartment that there was another knock at the door.
I told you that you could just come in, Em.
Sorry, I just had some planning to do. I'm exhausted. Can we try more of this television thing? It's pretty enjoyable.
So, what's wrong?
Everything.
Like what?
My mother.
Emberly looks at the TV, surprised at the pause function. Then finally, she collects her thoughts and opens up a bit.
She left me something after passing. And it appears it was stolen from me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If I can ask, what was it?
It was her old powers. She was referred to as the Empyrean.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, as I've heard, a buzzkill. How about we just continue watching the television?
They nod and resume what they're watching, but Alex has a hard time focusing on it. Kelly got home to find Max wasn't where she had left him. Annoyed, she immediately checks online for any Dairyman reportings, but finds none. She starts to grow concerned. That is, until Max finally arrives back with Tera in tow.
Where were you?
An old friend was in town.
Hi.
Wow. You know a lot of people. Just let me know next time, please. Especially since you're staying with me. I got worried sick.
About that, Tera needs a place to stay. Can she stay here?
I won't be a burden.
Only if you don't mind the couch.
Not at all. I'm sorry I even need to ask.
It was my idea.
It's okay. How about you get your stuff and I help you unpack?
They are in my hotel room. I'll get them.
As Tera heads downstairs, Max goes to follow her, but Kelly grabs his shoulder, holding him back. Max looks back at her, seeing the smirk of someone who likes playing matchmaker.
You have a crush on her, don't you?
What? No? Okay, maybe a bit. I never really thought about her like that until, now?
She can stay, but you owe me.
I owe you a lot.
Oh, I know. And I can't wait till the day I make you repay your debt.
Hey.
What do you say to your gracious host?
Thank you, Kelly.
That's better.
Thank you for watching this episode of Star-Marked Queen Beach City. If you like what you just heard, please feel free to like and follow on whatever platform you decided to listen to this podcast on. You can listen to this podcast on Spotify at Star-Marked or on YouTube at Maz Presents. You can also find me on Instagram, Blue Skye, and TikTok at Maz Presents. That's M-A-Z Presents. Hope you're marked for the stars. Get it?